going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called Life Nuggets, and today I want to talk about the capacity of your relationships. Many of us are involved in numerous relationships, and we get frustrated when we give more than what we get in return. We get upset because we love a person that doesn't love us back quite the same way. Or our friendship extends much further than that person extends towards us. Now, I always believe that if you take responsibility for something, then you have the power to change it. When you put responsibility on other people, then nothing changes until they feel like changing it. So when you begin to understand that every friend, every relationship, every person that you're involved with has a certain capacity, then it helps you to understand. And then it alleviates you getting upset when things don't work out quite the way you feel it should. Let's talk about the definition of capacity. Capacity means the amount that can be contained. Let me read it again. The amount that can be contained, or a specified function. A specified function. So what that means is there's an amount that every person in your life can contain. It's a specific amount. And every person in your life has a specified function. When you look at it like that, you say to yourself, wow, I've been expecting too much from certain people. There are certain people that only have an ability to do certain things. They only can contain certain amounts of whatever it is that you need to be your friend. But what happens is you expect more from that person, and that person doesn't have an ability to contain that amount. Let's say you have a friend. They're a hangout buddy. When you want to have some fun, you give them a call. You can go to the movie with them. You can go to the ball game with them. You guys can go out and have fun. They're great for laughs. Every time you call them, they're cracking you up. I mean, they're just the most funny person in the world to you. But then what happens is you tell them a secret. And then what happens is they start to tell everybody your secret. You get mad at them because you say, you're supposed to be my friend. You told all my business. But what happened was that person didn't have the ability to contain that. They didn't have the capacity to be a confidant. That friend didn't have the capacity to be somebody that you could confide in. They had the capacity to hang out with. That was it. You have to recognize that. There are some people in your life that can be confidants, and they have the capacity for that. But if they don't, you have to know that beforehand. And there are signs, there are things that tell us who has the capacity for what. We just choose to ignore it. When you date someone, you have to accurately ascertain if that person has the ability to contain what you need in a relationship. Do they have the capacity to date you? If you're a sensitive, emotional type of person, then you need somebody who has the capacity to handle that. If they don't have the patience in that area, wrong person to date. If you're the type of person that needs someone who's a homebody, someone who doesn't go anywhere, someone who likes to just lay around and cuddle all day, then you need a type of person who has the capacity to handle that. And what happens is we're not honest with ourselves. So we put more on people than what they can handle. We pour more into their cup and it overflows. Then we get mad when it spills on the carpet. No, it's not their fault. You knew that person didn't have the capacity to handle you. You knew that person didn't have what it took to make you happy long term. But you tried to fit a size 10 into a size 9. And it doesn't work. If you want to have good relationships, be honest about the capacity of the people that you love. Don't expect more out of them than what they have the ability to give. If you want to have a successful relationship, understand the capacity of the people that you deal with, and then your relationships will go a lot smoother. This is Andre Sweeney, the life specialist, and I'm telling everybody who doesn't understand capacities to live a life.